Welcome guys to the channel again. Today again I have Sully Bleu, ne?
Blue.
Blue, oh shit. Yeah, Sully Blue. Yeah. We're gonna actually be talking about interesting things, you know. Welcome to the channel, man.
Hey.
You good?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, man. You know, I was actually looking at some of the businesses around Carltonville, and I looked at you. I was like, shit. This woman or this girl, I don't know how to call you.
I'm a woman.
Okay, this woman is one of the bravest entrepreneurs in Carltonville. Like for me, I was like, how do you start this in Carltonville? You know, like what inspired Unforgettable Confab?
Well, first, thank you for having me, and thanks for the compliment. I didn't think I'm brave. What inspired Unforgettable Confab? Just sexual curiosity and just wanting to create a space of sexual comfort, sexual freedom, sexual positivity. That's really the gist of it.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like looking at it, like you're a woman in this kind of business. Does it give you, you know, do dynamics play out your advantage? Because you're a woman, so you can talk to other women, and you know sometimes like in clubs you get things being sold to men by women. You know, does it play to advantage at some point, or it's just some other difficulty?
I mean, every business has its difficulties, and the fact that I'm a woman doesn't make it any easier. There's definitely advantages to it and disadvantages. I mean, I think it just depends on the type of people I'm introduced to, I'm around, also the type of environment. So sometimes it's great to meet women who are rooting for you, who are happy to have you in this space. And then sometimes they just look at you like, then, you know, like, what is she doing? Why would she even? This is so embarrassing. And it's the same thing with men. Some men are like, listen, I am happy you do this. It's about time a woman came out and said, hey, this is how you want to be treated. And sometimes guys are like, what are you doing? It's not cute. So it really just, it depends on where I am, who I'm with, and just the people that I'm around at that time.
You know, I had through a friend at some point because I don't know, you were having problems, I don't know, with your Facebook. It's either you were getting bullied or people just didn't want to see your post, or you couldn't boost. I don't know what was happening, you know, or you were getting weird DMs. I don't know what was happening.
Geez, Facebook is, I think, wow, Facebook people are emotional people. So Facebook first, I've been in Facebook.
So yeah, what is happening through the DMs?
Okay, so I think there's a lot of confusion in what I do. I get a lot of DMs, people requesting my services, and I always make it clear, like, I don't perform any sexual favors. And it's always like, why not?
Sexual favors in the sense of have sex with you?
Yes.
Oh,
So a lot of people would DM me, hoping maybe I'll feature in a threesome in a relationship, or a guy will want me to give them head, you know, like things like that. And I'm just, it's not the same thing. I don't. I've been in Facebook jail more times than I can remember. I've only had
like your account being suspended or reported.
Yes. Somebody will feel like what I'm posting is a bit too much for them, and I'll get suspended. Sometimes I get my post taken down. Like somebody feels this is inappropriate, and it's always, I think for Facebook to get to a point where they're going to suspend you or remove something, there needs to be a number of people. So clearly there are some people who are very uncomfortable with what I'm doing, and I'm not in a space of, you know, trying to make anyone uncomfortable.
Well, I would take those few. I'll call it like, oh, you want me to give you a head? I'm gonna come do that, but just for 500K.
No, I'm very firm with the. That's not the services I offer. I'm very
because
firm
obviously when that happens, it means that you get to lose focus on.
Yes. It really shifts my focus. Now I have to constantly work on. I'm not a working girl in that manner. So I'm very firm when it comes to me not performing any sexual favors on anybody.
Shit. Okay, so you get it, guys.
Don't even DM me and ask me for that.
So I was check your YouTube, man. I actually have my favorites. Well, the one that I did. one of the funniest, I think, episodes or posts you did on YouTube was the one where people you get to rub their asses with the ammunition. What kind of effort does it take, for you to prepare? Because it looks like we hit a fair of like it's easy. It's like effortless.
Yeah, I think that particular video was effortless because it's literally what I do in my personal life.
Every day.
Well,
right.
it's not an everyday thing,
yeah.
So I think it looked effortless because it's literally just what I do. And I thought, how many people actually give their body some love? I mean, people have their face skin care routine, but how many people have a booty care routine? So I thought, hey, let me share with the people.
Shit. Okay, so in actual terms, like sometimes some of this content is just what you get to think of, or you really prepare it, like, okay, this is how I'm gonna say it, blah blah blah.
At times I prepare it, and other times I don't. Especially with YouTube, I definitely have to prepare. I have to write things down. I have to do my research. I talk to my girlfriends. I have a group of very supportive girlfriends who, if I call them up and be like, girl, when you and your men are together, do you guys do this and how are you liking it? And they'll be very open about it.
Yeah.
So I have a group of friends who are very open about their sex lives with me. I think I'm very blessed in that sense. So I definitely do my research. I work on my experiences, my friends' experiences, some of the things I read. And other things I don't even have to prepare because it's part of my lifestyle. With Instagram, it's completely different. For me, my Instagram prep and my YouTube prep are very different. With Instagram, I could prep and be like, these are my posts for the week.
Yeah.
And then on Tuesday, something or someone will throw me off and come up with something completely different and be like, hey, what's this?
Yeah.
And I'm like when somebody asked me, what's teabagging?
Yeah,
Teabagging was never in my week's posts that I'll be putting out. But when someone's like, hey, what's teabagging? What's teabagging? I was like, oh, so people don't know what teabagging is.
Yeah,
okay.
Well,
so
I didn't know.
I was like, let me bring this to the people because clearly, so it comes from different places.
So I was actually looking at it yesterday. I saw you sort of got a community there on Instagram, and shout out to that, man. A lot of people don't get that. Like, what we usually get is people that are there for your posts and all of that. But seeing that kind of interaction, how did you navigate, to doing that?
I think with Instagram, the key is to not close off. When I think with most of the people I follow, some of my favorite people on Instagram, it's not easy for me to like DM them and expect them to DM me back. But with me, every single DM I get, every single DM I reply to. So it's engaging with people. I'm always up on it all the damn time. And that's just where my secret is when it comes to Instagram. It's just to engage with people who are following you. Be their friend, understand where they're coming from, and just that's all it is. And that's how the community sort of grows. That's why whenever I put something out on my stories, I know it's going to be well received because these are my friends.
So I was looking at it yesterday. I sort of felt like I have to gauge myself on how boring my sex life is, or how everybody else out there is wild, and I'm out here, everything slow. I was like, shit, it's happening on here. It was fun, man. We kept, like, there was so many replies on there. We just kept on reading them again like it's an exam. Like, oh shit, it's happening. But it was nice, So I don't know, like, looking at your audience, your clients, and everything like that. Do you see some sort of improvement? Because a lot of times, we always hear, as youth would tell you, that women don't speak about their sexual preferences. Well, that I want Facebook or anything else.
I get a lot of ladies who are like, this is what I want my man to do, but he's not doing it. I'm like, how is he going to know how to do it when nobody's telling him that's what he must do?
Basically, hair telling.
Yeah, like, go to your man, have an open conversation with him. I mean, you're sleeping with this person, you might as well talk to him. So, it's definitely, I'm always happy when somebody comes back and was like, girl, we had that conversation and the sex was mind blowing. So, I'm making a change in the world. One bedroom at a time.
Okay, man. So you got some of the toys for us. What you got for us there?
Okay, so I got some toys for you. I'm gonna
Yeah, yeah.
start with this one.
Mm.
I'm gonna start with the double feature. It's a couple sex toy.
Yeah.
So let's just open it up and we can see what it is. It's a C-ring.
Yeah.
It's a cock ring.
Cock ring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
C-ring. So this would be used in a term of a relationship.
Yeah.
So you and your partner are having sex and you just wanna spice it up, make things a little more interesting. So you put this ring around your penis,
Yeah.
and then these would go underneath by your balls.
Like it's like a bra or
it's
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but you
Yeah.
always want to have lubricant on. So you use one of my favorite things. If you watch my channel, you know this is my holy grail.
Yeah.
So you have this whipped lubricant, you put it on, you put it around, you can put it around the toy itself, or you can put it on your actual penis and on your balls, and you put it on, it vibrates, you can increase the speeds, you can change the rhythm.
This is hectic, man.
It's fire. It's fire.
Wait. So
And also because it's restricting you,
yeah.
it makes you last longer.
Okay, my question is, so now this thing is vibrating. Do I keep on or I just sit there like?
No, you do what you do. Because it also has different
So it's
rhythm.
gonna be bumping like
Yes,
boom,
because
boom.
it also has a clitoral stimulator, because 75% of women climax through clitoral stimulation. So most guys only concentrate on penetration, but the secret is in the clitoris.
So like
So it's got
penetration,
you
you mean the
covered.
G-spot?
Penetration, I mean the actual putting in of the penis into the vagina.
Oh yeah.
Or into the anus, wherever you be penetrating.
Yeah.
So, but women have a higher chance of climaxing if you play on the clit, and because this comes with a clitoral stimulator, it takes care of everything.
Yeah, I was watching the channel. Yesterday I was looking at how to finger a woman. And I'm out there asking for your at least 5 minutes. I was like, oh shit. Some of us just get there like 2 minutes, to see one drop. We're like, yeah.
I mean, quickies are fun, but if you want to do a thorough job, then you want to take your time. You know, think of it as it's lamb stew, you wanna put it in the pots, let it cook for a while so you can just melt off the bone. It's the same thing as sex, take your time with it. It's okay. You're not in a hurry.
Well,
Just do it.
so basically this whole thing of one round belongs to me. I want to do it quickly. Like, it needs to be out of the window.
No, I mean, guys like to say the first round belongs to me just so I can
it's
get
like
myself
culture.
going.
Yeah.
That's fine, but remember, sex is not just about one person. And also sex is not a performance. It's an experience for both people to indulge and enjoy each other. So as much as you want to have your first round, women have needs to, and she also wants to have the first round.
Hey man, you gotta DM me, girl.
Slide into the DMs.
Slide in the DMs, man.
Slide into the DMs.
I'm already here, so you need to find me. Yeah. So what else you got for me there?
Okay, so I have the hand jive, because I know everybody's always complaining, oh, my girlfriend can't give me head, my girlfriend can't do this. So I thought, let's do the hand jive. This is a masturbation sleeve for men, but can be used together in a couple setup. So if you're worried about not knowing how to give your boyfriend head, then the hand jive works to your advantage. It feels like an actual vagina in the inside.
In the inside.
Yeah. It feels like the actual vagina in the inside, and you put his penis through there, it comes out in here, and all you're basically doing is working the shaft when you're just concentrating on the head. And it works, and also when you're away and he's away, you can always be like, baby, here's your hand jive. Let's have phone sex, let's sex.
So
Yeah, I think couples think sex toys only work when we are together.
Yeah, well, like when you're like, let's use everybody separated. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
Sex toys aren't for just when we are you and I, we're in the same room. It definitely works even when we're in different. You could be in Egypt and I could be in wherever, and the sex toy will still be working towards the advantage of our relationship. because I mean we are on the phone, we can sex, we can phone sex, we can do all of these things. So it just doesn't have to be like, ooh, what are you wearing? Imagine I'm doing this to you.
Yeah.
But you're using your mind and actually stimulating yourself while you guys are still, you know, it feels like, okay, my partner and I actually had this experience together.
Shit, man, like you're revealing the whole world. It's almost like, you know, when you thought four ways, Bryanston and Santin is the same thing. And you get to Santin, get to see, I can't go Bryanston, come out.
Exactly.
Forget four ways.
Exactly.
Because when you see on the map, it's like, yeah.
It's just here.
Yeah, it's just, oh, shit, man. Oh, okay. So, what we got?
Okay, so I also got something for our ladies.
Yeah.
This one is probably one of my favorites. This is called the main attraction.
Main attraction.
The main attraction. So, gold. Women love gold. Let's just start there. It looks so good. It's waterproof and it's rechargeable. Because I mean, why do you want to have a sex toy that needs batteries? You never know when your batteries are going to run out. So this one's rechargeable. It's waterproof. You can use it in the shower, in the bath, in the pool, wherever. And it also has a clitoral stimulator and your penetration. So it's working on the outside and working on the inside as well. 10 different vibration speeds. And
Let me hear it.
feel it. So this is speed number 1.
Yeah.
So let's just skip all the way to speed number 10.
Woo! Oh. Wait. This is
You can literally, like you can see it. You can, let's do this. Yeah, you can hear it.
No. My question is, are there human beings that get here?
I get there.
No, like.
I'm a human being and I get this. So.
Wait. Yeah, what I'm saying is like it's like the first speed, it's like me at full blast, like you know, like, the first speed because literally I feel like it's quite aggressive to a point, like when I just get tired.
You're like this is my full potential. You know, I get a lot of guys who are like, no, I'll never let my girlfriend get a sex toy because she's not gonna feel me off the shoot. That could be further from the truth.
For real?
No.
Okay, so
you can never. You just hold it down for 5 seconds and it's off. You can never compare sex with your partner and masturbation. There are two different things. It's like comparing, I don't know, bananas and strawberries. Fruits, wonderful, love them both, but completely different.
Different fruits, yeah.
Different fruits. I mean, when you're with your partner, you get the emotions, you get to feel someone else love you. When you're with yourself, you get to feel yourself love yourself.
Yeah.
So that's two different kinds of love. Yeah.
Shit. Okay, we'll get some others there.
Okay, so I've got some lubricants.
Yeah.
I thought let's do lubricant. Let's start with sensations. So sensations, it's eatable, it's warm, it's a warming lubricant. So with friction, it gets warm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when it's down there, when it's on your body, you can also use it as a massage, but it warms.
So is it the one they use for massage or they use the baby oil?
I don't know why anybody's using baby oil when you guys are not babies. Stop it. But yeah, so you can use this one to massage, to actually have sex, and it's also eatable. Because sex and food go so well together. I mean, nobody wants to have sex on an empty stomach. So sex and food go really well. You can also eat this, it's wonderful. And then I have one of my favorites, this one is called Just Like Me.
Like me, yeah.
So it's a water-based lubricant. Now with lubricants, I think the one thing I always stress with lubricants is for you to pick the type of lubricant that works for you, you need to understand the type of sex you're having. So if you're having sex with condoms, you need to be strategic with the lubricant you're going to use. Oil-based lubricants do not work with condoms. And that's the most, a lot of people buy oil-based lubricants.
For condoms.
For condoms.
Yeah. Because
they think the oilier the better. People use Vaseline.
Yeah.
What are they? Baby oil. They use anything oily.
Yeah.
No. for sex with a condom. What you're actually doing is you are breaking down the condom, because anything oil based weakens latex material. And that's why you're going to find yourself having, baby, the condom burst. It's because you're using an oil based lubricant.
So how does this one feel?
So this one is an oil-based lubricant, and it works with condoms. So it literally just feels smooth. It's called
water-based,
just like it's water-based.
So I can eat it too.
Yes, you can also eat it. It's eatable as well. All of my lubricants are eatable because sex is meant to be fun, man.
Yeah.
But I should be have fun with it.
Yeah. So
of course we already spoke about whipped, my favorite one.
Yeah,
if you're going to be giving
whipped.
head, get yourself whipped. It's eatable, it tastes amazing. It's a creamy lubricant. Also, you don't want to use this one with condoms. You want to use this one if you're performing oral favors or if you're using sex toys. Then you go for whipped. Sensations, oil-based lubricant, no condoms.
No condoms.
Just like me,
I love this one.
condoms.
Oh, okay.
You can use it with condoms, without condoms. So this one really works for every sort of situation you find yourself in. And I bought this one called Booty Ease. So every time I bring out Booty Ease, people are like, no, I don't want that one. Because Booty Ease is meant for anal sex.
Yeah.
So everybody's always like, no, not me.
Exactly.
Not me. I don't know why people are always so shy when it comes to anal sex.
I think it's the whole stigma of, well, we can't pretend like people don't like not being gay, you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, we have legislation, we have LGBT, trying fighting for equal rights, but we can't act like it's not the stigma.
True. And it's the sad thing about it is that you're actually depriving yourself of so much pleasure.
Me or everybody.
People in general who just have this thing of no, not me, not anal sex, because the anus has more nerve endings than your penis.
No, let's talk about the women.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It has more. Your anus has more nerve endings than your front.
Man.
The one time I was like, with black families, sometimes when you go and knock on the front door, they'll be like, Raunda. And I'm like, they always knew the bag was like where it is. The bag, it's happening. And I was like, that's where the fun is. That is exactly where the fun is.
So you also find women not comfortable with the booty ease?
I think with women, it's just a thing of what I get the most. It's a thing of, is it okay back there? Like women are very self-conscious. So it's always like, what if I poop? I'm like, if you're worried about pooping, poop first. And also with anal sex, you prepare for it. You can't just like decide, unless you're somebody that's used to it or whatever. If you're going to have anal sex for the first time, don't just do it spontaneously. Prepare yourself, get yourself there, and also you need to be as relaxed as possible. If you're going to be tensed up having anal sex, it's going to hurt. So you need to relax, and booty ease does that. It relaxes your back.
Oh, so I don't put it on my dick.
You
I
put it on the ass.
On the ass.
So you put it there. It just calms you down, but it also doesn't take away the pleasure. So you get more pleasure and less pain.
Well, I still have to warm up to this one.
And when you do. You have to use a lot of lubricant. Like if you know just using one pump, if you are just using one pump of lubricant, you want to add a few more pumps to that when you're doing anal sex. Lots and lots and lots of lubricant. You need to be in the mood. Lots and lots of foreplay. You can't just like bend over and you put it in. It doesn't work that way. You literally have to be. It's a form of sex that you need to be prepared for. You need to be in the mood for. Don't surprise anyone with anal sex for the first time, please.
Yeah, sometimes it happens and somebody you're like, why are you being creepy now?
Yeah, like do not surprise anyone with anal sex. I always say, if you want to try something new with your partner, have a conversation first. Babe, today I want to teabag you.
Yeah.
Don't just be like being random and then like today I'm gonna teabag her. She's not gonna know what hit her. Because certain things may work for other couples, but those things are not necessarily for your relationship. So communication. communication is the best lubrication.
You know, as we having this conversation, I start to see how important it is to date. I wanna date now, guys. I'm available.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm available. You know, so if you're out there, you wanna try some tea bags and shit.
071.
Yeah. So you know, a lot of times, like as you spoke about this, the booty ease. You know, I think you get a lot of problems, especially from the dudes, from the male clients. You know, how regularly do you have a problem with getting to convince a couple to get toys because of a dude, or to get any of the lubricants?
I think you always just want to start off small, and I always say, with relationships, it's not about the one person. I want this. Think of it from I want us to try this together. It's you guys are literally like doing something for the first time together. It's a joint thing where it's an investment into your relationship. So whatever angle that you're going to be bringing something in, always remember I'm doing this for us, for our relationship. Don't be selfish. So it's really just a communication thing, and always start off small. If you're going to
start off small, like one thing.
Yeah, if you're going to be using sex toys, don't start off with the super machine that does all of these things. Start off small, build your way up, understand. I mean, sex toys come with understanding and appreciating them. Yeah, so you need to start off small, build your way up. Don't just like jump into the deep end.
You know, something that I just learned, or in fact I just wanted to ask you. I don't remember if I saw this on your Facebook post or on the channel. So you spoke about diet, and I don't remember what exactly, but you sort of spoke about, I think, the taste of the sperm or urine. You were like, when it's salty, it means that there's a problem.
I think with food, you always hear how women need to take care of themselves. If you're a woman, you must eat pineapple, you must drink water, you must do all of these things. And it was actually a post on my Instagram, because a lady had asked me if every time she has raw sex with her partner, then her vagina is just not happy. And she was like, am I allergic to raw sex? Am I allergic to the penis?
The vagina is not happy in the sense of...
Yeah, after she has raw sex with her partner, then her vagina will, not smell the base, she'll have a lot of discharge. So she literally thought she was allergic to penis. And I was like, what it is that your partner's not eating right. And she was like, that counts. I'm like, yeah, just the same way you are taking care of your vagina, trying to keep it healthy, eating right, drinking water, eating pineapples, less red meat, less coffee, less alcohol.
Come on, man. I saw coffee on some of those things that make it...
Coffee in general gives you a stronger odor, whether it's your armpits, whatever it is. Yeah, so coffee in general. Same thing with red meat. I'm not saying don't have any of it, but just try and have less of it.
Man.
And of course, load up on your water. Cranberries, cranberries, pineapples, avocados, citrus. Have more of those things. And just the taste of your semen also depends on those things. Also, if you are too acidic, you're going to throw off your partner's pH balance. And now she's going to be having to deal with a vagina that's not happy because of the choices you've made with your diet.
So basically, on a diet thing, we should get into it also together.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
If she's eating right for herself, you should eat right.
So what
for
are some of those
her.
things others on our staple food, like? Because I always see some people say spinach is good, and then I get to eat it every day because I'm like, it's the only one.
No, definitely you want to mix it up. I mean, I'm not saying cut it out completely, but if you're somebody that's having red meat every single day, how about you try some fish, some chicken? Yeah, chicken's way better than red meat actually. So try and have some chicken, try and have some fish. Maybe enjoy red meat once a week, not like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Because you get guys who just want to eat red meat all day, every day.
Hey, I'm kind of that dude.
They want to have a beer every day.
Well, not beer, but the red meat.
It's become like certain people every day after work they want to have a case of beer. that's going to throw your partner's vagina pH balance off.
But does that, like, the whole thing of drinking every day or a lot affect the erections and shit?
Whiskey dick.
What do you mean, dick?
If you drink, you know, if you've never heard of whiskey dick,
Nah.
so you've never been drunk to a point where you couldn't get it out. I mean,
It
don't
got-
answer
it-
it.
it-
Don't
no,
answer
let me answer you. It got up. It got up, but it was like
It was
for the first-
short-lived.
Yeah,
It
for the
was
first round.
Now
And
you know why.
And now, and I was like,
You're
let's
like-
see it in the morning.
You're like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Now you know what happened.
No, I thought it's my focus because some people are like, you need focus. You need to focus. I'm like, like.
Yeah. Woo. My matey. Stop stressing other kids.
Also, less alcohol, more water.
Absolutely.
Oh, because I feel like auto wine makes the things happen. So
One glass of wine. When I say wine, I'm not saying get like 4 bottles.
bro, I got the whole 5 liters.
1 glass of wine. 1 glass of red wine.
The whole 5 liters.
Don't go buy a box. Somehow pump up. Yeah, just no.
Because and what happens? I took 1 glass, and I'm not hearing it. So we're sitting like this. So I'm like another glass.
I'm into you.
On the 3rd glass, I'm like, and like it's Unforgettable. Because I honestly thought like I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna drink this. After one, I'm gonna start feeling like. So I'm drinking it for that, and I hear nothing. I'm like, it can look okay, clear. So she goes out. I eat bananas, I eat dairy food, and all of that thing.
Oh wow.
So it's one wine glass.
1 glass of wine.
My budget, man.
1 glass of wine. I'm so sorry this happened to you.
Shit. Okay, cool. It's fine, man. Well, we learn as we go.
Absolutely.
So, in this business, man, I mean, it's a trial and error in a lot of cases. What are some of those low moments for you and the highest moments for you? Because one would assume everything is always going well. I mean, sex doesn't get out of fashion.
True, you think because everyone is having sex every day, my business is booming. I think for me,
Yeah, it's booming.
I
Who
mean-
doesn't want weed?
I think for me, a law is always when people look at me sideways and really question the person that I am. Why are you doing this? Isn't there other things you could do? Why don't you sell hair? Go into makeup, do this. This is wrong. So I definitely get, it hits me harder when it's people that I know on a personal level who are just like, no, this is not the way to go. And then highs have been the friends I've made. Listen,
Yeah.
I always say I've made so many besties on Instagram. It's ridiculous. I never thought going into social media in the way that I have would build me up in a way that I could never imagine. So definitely my Instagram besties are my highlight.
Yeah.
I think they think I'm teaching them every day, but I get more from them than I actually give to them.
For real?
Absolutely.
You know, I'm always out here like,
Absolutely.
you know, should have got something for you today.
Absolutely.
And when you don't post, I want to tell, I actually get a little bit angry.
You get
Get lazy, you know?
I get it a lot. Like people leave my DMs. When are you posting?
Yeah, but I'm waiting for the new crab food, dude. Maybe there'll be some orange something, like, you gotta post, man.
I'm definitely grateful for the relationships I've made through Unforgettable Confab. I mean, I never thought it would get me talking to the people that I talk to. And I didn't think people, when people are just comfortable talking to you about things that never talk to with anybody else, that just makes me feel like, wow, am I even worthy? And someone's like, you know what, I'm so happy that you created this platform. I'm so happy that you have this going on, because for the longest time I've been wanting to have this conversation with someone, and it's never happened for me. So thank you for this. That hits me. I think I'm also such a crybaby, and my mom will always just look at me and be like, she's like, don't even cry. And I'm like, imagine this person saying this to me. I'm such a crybaby, and I always cry for things that really just melt my heart. I mean, if you're going to cry with me, and you think I'd cry for when people like tell me all this nonsense,
Nah.
and let me tell you, every time you inbox me and say, this is so I go and I find the most inappropriate thing to put up.
Yeah.
So I keep inboxing and saying it's inappropriate. Literally, when someone's like,
Yeah.
this is so inappropriate, I'm like, oh, Hatsui I'm gonna show you what's inappropriate.
But you know, when you look at your the audience or the type of people, like people in general, does you know opening up about the sexual life has anything to do with confidence?
I think me creating the space, me deciding, because essentially what Unforgettable Confab is me wanting to have a space of comfort, of me wanting to create a space of confidence for women in particular to just be able to say, hey, this is who I am sexually, and I'm unapologetic about it. So it's definitely a thing of comfort and confidence. And for me, that's what Unforgettable Confab has always been about. That's what it will always be about. It's creating and giving women the comfortability and the confidence to say, you know what?
Well, don't forget us too.
And
I mean,
no, I think it works in your favor because you know when somebody says, like literally today when I got here, I was texting back and forth in my DMs with one of my main Instagram friends. She's like, I just texted my man and I told him I want us to have anal sex for the first time. He was like, okay, let's do it tonight. You know. So the confidence has come because of all the conversations we've been having, the posts, the stories. When other women say, this is what I want my man to do, this is what my man does to me. And they're like, oh, so other men are doing this because women are so vocal about their needs. So let me also be one of those women. So it's and that's why I have the stories. It's a thing of, it's not just me, guys. Because I think they think I'm only the only person who's having this freak, as I've been called, this freak life behind the bedroom.
You guys were wild this on Instagram. Was like, dang.
Exactly. I was like, it's not just me. The problem is we can't just openly talk about it. I'm literally that one friend who would be like, hey, I was with this guy yesterday. Woo, he blew out my bag. You know, and at first the people would be like, and after when everybody gets comfortable, he's like, yo, you know when he does this and this and this and this. So now then we get comfortable. It's a thing of, you're not the only person experiencing this. It's a community of us. And if we are more vocal about it and more comfortable and more confident with it, then it's like, okay, this is normal.
Oh shit.
This is, my cravings are normal.
Okay. So what can you say to the people, like in closing, man? Because I think we have talked. Otherwise, we're gonna start making people not to go to the channel.
In closing, be you. Be unapologetically you. Don't be afraid to say this is what I want. This is what I do not want. In all aspects of life. I think Unforgettable Confab gives you such a confidence in yourself and in your sexuality that you're able to just throw it out to other parts of your life. So what you learn about saying, this is what I want, baby, this is how I want you to treat me, is the same way you're going to demand respect and how other people should treat you outside. So always just
chill and I should talk about it. It gets to a point where it's like, no, why are we speaking about this? Like, no, we're trying to.
And I mean, people have so much sex but they know nothing about it. Sad.
Like
there's one thing that we do so much of, and I know so little about.
Oh shit.
Like you are literally having so much sex, and it's so like little knowledge that you have. I mean, I did a post on myths and facts about condoms. And I'm always like, girls, if he's telling you that this condom is suffocating him, he's lying.
Well, we have well, my friend bought me the other condoms the other time. This ones that have like your hands forward. Well, obviously I wasn't eating right, you know. I wasn't eating right at that time. So I tried to do the thing. You know, I was aroused, and then you start to do the thing, and like it's almost like I'm not doing anything.
The trick of the condom is the right size.
No, the size was good, but now I feel like I'm not doing anything. Not that I was suffocated, but now it starts, the pressure starts lowering, and then, you know, and I'm like, shit. well, I get my max on. When I get the max on, the things happen. I'm like,
And also different fabrics, different like condoms actually different weight.
they different way, and it was for the first time I see you guys. You said there's also different genres of porn. I was like, this motherfucker knows everything. Okay, the different weight.
The different weight, the different size, the different texture, the different so many things. Even with
How do you
just
see
the
that?
material. It just depends on the condom. You need, that's what I'm saying, like people have so much time to have sex and no time to actually know about it.
No, you need to make
So I need to make a video on
You need to
all
make
types
a-
of condoms.
No, I hear about all the type of. How do I find that? Because honestly, when I get into the shop, I'm like, I look at which ones are special, obviously.
And also,
Cheap.
it's not always the expensive ones that are the best. It's really not always the
What do
expensive
you
ones
mean?
that are the best.
You know, I had a case where somebody.
I've used 2 condoms. One very expensive, and one it was like 8 rand.
Eight
And I
rand.
trust you, I will go back to the 8 rand one over and over and over again. Not because it's 8 rand, but because of the comfortability with it.
So I had sex with the most expensive one, and so we're having sex. Well, sometimes with this person we'd have sex, like raw sex, and I came out there, I told my dudes, I was like, today we had sex with this expensive condom. This kid was so nice to me, like, I think we will never go raw again.
Also, just a trick with how to pick the right condom size. When you erect, you take a toilet paper roll and you cover your penis with it. If it's too tight, then you go large.
No, wait. Oh,
Like the toilet paper roll.
or the thing.
Yeah, the toilet paper roll, when the toilet paper's finished and all that, and you just have that roll, that thing, that brown thing left inside. So only on an erect penis, you cover your penis with that. If it's too tight, like you feel okay, it's tight, then you go for a large. If it fits perfectly and everything, then you're regular.
I've never seen sizes. That's what I'm still trying to tell
No,
Sully.
there are sizes.
I get it
Literally,
now.
but because I do so much work and everything with this, I literally have. Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to answer these 5 questions.
Ooh,
Yeah. Well, they are fun questions. 5 fun questions.
bring it on.
Yeah. What's your favorite car?
An M4.
A BM.
Yes.
Oh shit. She's a Beamer chick.
I'm a Beamer chick.
Yeah.
The comfortable. You can do all sort of things inside. Spacious too.
Press a fellow on cruise control over.
Oh no, cruise control and then things just happen.
Okay, your favorite movie?
Ooh, my favorite, Friends with Benefits.
Oh yeah, that's the movie.
All-time
The movie.
classic, Friends with Benefits. We
Yeah,
love it.
that's a movie, but I never seen the movie in the cinema though.
Obviously.
Yeah. But I've been to top clubs anyway. Okay, would you club or would you go to a road trip with your friends or favorite people?
Definitely road trip vibes. I'm a road trip girl with my favorite people. You'll hardly find me in a club anyway on a
What?
regular day.
Yeah, I understand his preference,
Yeah. Just clubs are so crowded,
but yeah.
and yeah, I just like being with. I like an engaging
Yeah.
situation.
Okay. I'm a dancer, not really.
I get to be no jive unless it's in the bedroom. I'm just saying.
Well, she's not saying
I'm
try your
putting
luck.
it out there. No, don't try your luck.
Yeah.
Do not try your luck.
Okay, your favorite drink?
Water.
Water.
Drink your water.
Okay, favorite male type?
Whew, I like my coffee the way I like my men. Black and strong.
I'm gonna get my.
Black and strong. You know what they say? The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Is that thing true though?
In my experience, absolutely.
Come on, man. We're out here not trying to be banned by the sun.
No, no. Dark men just have this thing.
Yeah.
This.
What's
They
this
also,
thing?
and they also
You can't
have,
see them in the like.
No, dark men also have BDAs.
What's BDS?
Well, BDE. They have BDE. Dark men have BDE. Big dick energy.
I don't know shit about this sex thing, but yeah.
You've never heard of big dick energy?
No, BDE. No, when you say, you know, when you like big dick energy,
Yeah, then you
English
like-
starts making sense.
Yeah.
But when you like BDE, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's, you know, dark men have that, and I'm about that life.
Okay. No, man, thanks for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for watching. You better subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. Subscribe to the
Subscribe,
channel.
share, like this video, leave your comments in the comment section below.
Yeah.
It's free. Don't be a feed. You know people who watch people's videos without subscribing? Subscribe to the channel.
So, asking for my own things. Oh, are you gonna invite me there so that I tell all my stories?
I will definitely.
I have to say stories.
I definitely want to have you on the channel.
Oh, okay.
Definitely come through to the channel. So you guys must also head over to Unforgettable Confab.
Yeah.
To go watch us and subscribe to my channel as well.
Big shout out to that, man. Thanks.